So, Dad, tell me how you and Mom got acquainted with each other.
Okay, it was in the summer after I was working out at Geneva Steel. Well,
Were you done with college? Had your master's already?
yeah,
Okay.
no, it was between years. It was between the 2 years of studying to get my master's.
Okay.
But I lived out with Ellen Malone for the summer while I worked at Geneva Steel.
Okay.
And I was on an inspector. I had to go around at night and watch what they're doing, or in daytime too. But it also helped milk cows at the farm, of course. We did enough work there to earn my board and keep.
Okay. So you were getting up early in the morning to milk cows, weren't you?
Seemed like I was always dragging the tail out. It was a hard summer. I worked pretty hard doing everything.
Sheesh.
Because if I wasn't out to the warehouse, out to Geneva Steel, well, I'd have work to do there on the farm.
Yeah.
But spraying the farm for flies, well, I'd cut a finger pretty seriously, and it got infection in it. But I was out to work and on night shift, and I got feeling pretty shaky from the finger. It hurt. It was hurting, and it was causing a lot of trouble.
Right.
And I went to the commissary out there to see if I could get something done about it. Or I figured I'd just go home and go to the doctor the next day. But anyway, the nurse wouldn't release me. Wouldn't give me any reason
To leave, huh?
to leave. And I left anyway because it was a dangerous place to be. That's out in that steel operation. And I didn't want to pass out. I felt like I was going to pass out.
Right.
So I went home, but I went in the house, and here was this strange girl there. Luana was up with the baby. She'd gone somewhere. Wayne was born about that time.
Okay.
But Ellen Luana had gone, and this girl who was taking care of the kids was Fontella, of course. And I visited with her a little while, and I went up to bed. But I was scared. That infection was dangerous.
Right.
But I just visited her about it. I got thinking she was a pretty good-looking girl, and so after I got recovered a few days, I got on the phone. No, I take that back. This is around March or April, February, March, where I went out there and went back to work. And but on the 1st of April, it came around while Luana invited me down to go to a church party there.
Right there at the chapel across the street, huh?
Yeah, it was a church party. She was kind of in charge of it, and so she knew Fontella would be there, so they invited me down to go to it.
No, knowing that you were interested in her, huh? Did they know you were interested in Fontella or not?
Well, yeah, they knew I was interested. And I guess Luana thought I was a pretty good guy. But anyway, I went down to that church party and had a good time and could visit. And that's why it didn't take too long for me to get on the phone and arrange to visit for a date. And one date led to another, and this was the 1st of April, April Fool's Day.
Right.
Went to the month into it, we were talking about, I was just going to go to Peru to work, and we were talking about how to handle that situation. And then we were talking about getting married and only been seeing each other for a month or so. But I made quite a few trips down to Provo there. I was trying to write my thesis and trying to get the graduation and things in order to school. And
You had a lot going on in your life, didn't you?
I was busy then, and something else. Anyway, I still took time to go down to Provo at least once a week.
With all that spare time, huh?
She'd come up to Salt Lake once in a while. I don't know how we squeezed it all in, but anyway, one thing led to another. We finally decided the best thing to do would be me to go on to Peru and have her come down later, because they didn't have housing for me. I'd have to live in the hotel.
Right.
But anyway, that's how I met, was in the house, in the farmhouse there. And one thing led to another until we got along real fine.
And so you got married and then you headed off to Peru, huh?
Yeah, we got married on the 23rd of June, I think, and I left to Peru for about a week or so later.
Now tell me, you guys honeymooned up through, you drove out through California, right? No, you drove to Yellowstone. That's where you honeymooned.
So Yellowstone and Glacier. And
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we had time for honeymoon even.
And so that you went up to, yeah, remember you did the national parks, and shortly after that you left to go to Peru, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Well, all right. It led to a lot of good things, didn't it?
Yeah. I have to thank Lord.